Hey everyone, this video is about installing a USB power outlet in a 2025 Subaru Outback. I ordered this outlet on, this USB power outlet off eBay. Came to 31 bucks with shipping, and it will go into a blank switch spot, which I'll show you shortly. Okay, I've already done some of the work in getting to this blank switch, but let me kind of show you where I am so far and what I did. Okay, right now, my plan is to remove that blank and put the switch in there. The switch is made for that spot. Or, I'm sorry, the power outlet's made for that spot. The reason I'm adding that is because I have up here a charger for my phone. Rather not run the wire all the way over to the other side, I just take a short wire and take it straight down here. To get to it, the first thing you should do is remove this. This is the cover for your fuse box. This is an aftermarket one I got because it's got a little pocket in there. Okay, once you take that out, you can reach up inside here and see this part here. This is, let me get the trim piece here. This is a part like this, it goes right here. If you reach your hand up inside where the fuse box is, you can kind of push on this. You can push like this, I think it's this clip right there, and you can pop it right out. If you don't want to do that, you can get a little, not a screwdriver, but a plastic trim removal tool and just pop this thing out. There's only 3 clips to hold it in, pops out real easily. Then down here, when you go up underneath, you're gonna find this part right here. It only has 3 clips holding it in. It mounts right up here. Can't really see well, right up here underneath, kind of right in this area here. Whoops. And all you gotta do to get it out of there is pull down on it. It's only held by those 3 clips there. It comes right out. So one of the things doesn't fall out on its own. You will then have to pull a connector for this light. That's a little footwell light there, if your car has that. Okay, now the next thing I have to do, per the instructions, is take off this whole trim piece here. It's all one piece with the exception of the airbag right here. And to get that off, there's a screw here and another one right down right there, that screw right there. When you pull those 2 screws out, according to the manual, you then just grab this piece and you pull it out. And it says to pull it straight out. Don't try to twist it. Don't try to pull one end out, then the other end out. Pull the whole thing straight out. And that's what I'm after right now. Okay, here's that trim piece now that I popped it out. And it turns out, you can kind of see it kind of goes like this. And I just popped it. And I pulled this side out a little bit first. And then I worked my way down the center piece to get it out of there. And then I pulled this off. And it's like I say, you basically pull it straight out. You know, maybe down a hair, but mostly straight out. And it has come right out. And now I'll get working on this part right here. Okay, here's the trim piece removed from my car. All I really had to do, you see the switch blank rafters right there. And on the back side of this, I just had to disconnect those 3 connectors. 2 outer ones were easy. This one, the push clip is on the side. So I just use a screwdriver to push it in and kind of pry it out, and out it came. And also, when I was removing this whole trim piece, these 2 white clips stayed in the console, but you can just, with your left hand, reach behind them above the airbag and or you can pull them in and then grab them and slip back on there. So really no problem. I say the next thing I'm going to try and do is remove this whole switch bracket. As you can see here, there's clips holding it in. Looks like there's, whoops, one here, one there, one here, one here, one on that side. And so once you push those clips in, you should be able to push it through and then work on it. Now, maybe I can just pop this out too. Let me try it out and see. Hey, it turns out getting, I'm working on getting this button out. It was a bit of a chore. It turned out the best thing was to, I released the back, because you've got to release on the front and on the back. There's basically you can see on the front and the back, there's a little clip sticking out there that goes in here. So I basically released one of them. It's hard to get both of them to release because when you release one, it puts pressure on the other. So I was able to release one, and then just once I released one, I just took it and just pushed it till it rolled right out. You know, that seemed to be the easiest way to go. Otherwise, you're really, like you see, I really scratched up my little retainer clips here, but they're still good. Okay, here's the new switch all in there, or the new outlet. Now, of course, this thing wasn't quite right. I had to shave down the little nub that sticks out on this end and on the back end. And then I had to shave down these edges a little bit to get it to fit. You'll know what I mean when you stick yours in there and it doesn't go all the way in. But anyway, work it a little bit and you'll get it to fit. Okay, here it is. On the fuse box, I selected a blank one right over here. There's nothing in it. I checked it out. This is the way to set it up. The right side gets the power, you know, and then for the ground for my wire, I tied it in right here. See right there? That's for the ground. So the screw holds it in up against the metal chassis. And then the wires I tucked all together and they go just up behind the fuse box here above the hood release. You should get all those wires right above the hood release there. And whoops. And then I don't know if you can see it here, but I then zip tied the bundle together and then zip tied it further right over here to a wire right above it. Just kind of keep out of the way. And as a result, these wires here, these connectors 1, 2, 3, 4, are what are all going to go into the back of that switch panel. Okay, got the piece all back together. The the part that goes underneath the dash here, and it went in real easy, no problems at all. It just popped right in there. I will say though, compared to like an old Ford I had, this stuff isn't quite as stable, I think, as the old Ford was. I mean, it goes in there, and I haven't put all the screws in, but still a little bit loose here and there, just the nature of the build. One thing, if you have replaced your fuse cover with one of these aftermarket covers, it has a pocket in there, which is real nice. It's not going to close. I tried several different fuse outlets there, moved it around, and I couldn't get it to close. So I'll be going back to the old one that came with the car. But I used to store a flashlight in there, but no more. All right, well, there it is now, working. You can see the kind of hard to see the orange glow. Let's say once it's on, and powering up my little doodad there. Hey, one thing I discovered, if you might be able to pop out just this panel if you pull out the fuse cover, get up behind there, and there's a clip here and here. And if you're able to get your fingers on that and punch those two out, the whole thing should come flying out of there. It worked when I pulled it out of this trim piece on the workbench. So who knows, maybe you get lucky. Good luck.